What's up, fight fans? It's the homie Main Man Made Man. I'm back at you again with another video. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, going down on Wednesdays and Saturdays here on Main Man Made Man's Boxing. Now, my last video that I was just sitting here talking about this same particular topic, it was too buffery and there was a lot of technical issues with it. So I just thought I'd get back on here, redo another one real quick, and just kind of lay this out and just jump on back off. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that was in that live stream. Salute to everybody that catches the playback on this one. You know what I'm saying? And like I was just telling y'all earlier, man, word on the curb is that Bob Arum is talking about selling Top Rank Promotions. I originally heard this on Trill Boxing Talk. Salute to the Trill. But then I took my own, went and did my own research, and I see that Business Insider was the one that broke this. And now every boxing website has followed. Now, I ain't gonna go over every little minor detail, but y'all already pretty much know what it is. And that is Bob Arum has been having some conversations. Bob Arum, 88 years old, helped start Top Rank Promotions in 1973 by promoting Muhammad Ali. It was formed right before the Muhammad Ali and Floyd Patterson fight, in which Bob Arum went in business with the Nation of Islam. And and then eventually this company became All Bob Arums, in which he expanded the lane and started promoting everyone. This company has stood the test of time, said to be worth billions, fight fans, billions. You know what I'm saying? Salute, fam. Salute, Trap House Boxing. What's going on with you, fam? What's up with you, man? Appreciate you sliding up in here, man. All day, man. All day, fam. Man, Mr. Tiptoe, what's up with you, man? Salute, fam. Just finished the first video. Oh, cool, cool. I wasn't sure how it came out, bro. That's why I came out and redid this one. I know it was a little choppy or whatnot, so I just wanted to kind of get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is. Thumbs up as you pull up, like the fam say, man. Thumbs up as you pull up. You know what I mean? If you got to make an early exit, hit it on the way out. You dig? Now let's get into this article real quick, man. And that is, like I said, man. So Bob Arum is talking about to three different companies about selling Top Rank Promotions. He's talking to Hollywood talent agency Endeavor. This is the same company that owns the UFC. They bought the UFC 4 years ago for $4 billion. They're talking about NASDAQ Telecom's firm Liberty Global. And, of course, DAZN. That's the one that came to shock to everybody, DAZN. And the reason that being because we know that Top Rank has an exclusive, I repeat, exclusive deal to be shown by ESPN. And, DAZN is a direct competitor of ESPN. DAZN is an app. ESPN has the ESPN Plus app. That makes them a competitor. You know what I'm saying? But real spill. But just like I also said in the other video, let me just throw this out there to all of my AJ Nation. I'm going to keep this out there, fight fans. And that is, anytime y'all come to me now and say, Main Man, why didn't Deontay Wilder accept the 100 million, accept the 120? I'm going to ask you, why didn't Anthony Joshua accept the $500 million offer from Zuffa Boxing? You know what I'm saying? That's another conversation. Like I told y'all, the same answer you'll give me, oh, he can't do this because he's got to do this. I'm going to give you the same answers for Deontay Wilder. But that's not here nor there. You know what I'm saying? That's not here nor there. But however, also when they're talking about buying Top Rank, they're not just talking about buying the stable of fighters. And like I told y'all earlier, Top Rank has three of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters with Terrence Crawford, Vasyl Lomachenko, and Anuye. You know what I'm saying? So that makes this company so much more profitable, and that makes even more sense to be the right time to sell it. You know what I mean? To sell it. You know what I mean? But they got a big stable of fighters. On top of that, they're also talking about selling intellectual property. And this is the thing that killed me, bro. 10,000 fights of prime Muhammad Ali and then some owned by Top Rank. According to Bob Arum, they use their footage. They lease it out to movies. They lease them out to commercials probably and all kind of other things. And whenever you see this classic footage, Top Rank is getting a check. Shit, who wouldn't want to have that? And most importantly, debt-free Las Vegas real estate. All of these things will be included in the purchase of Top Rank. And that is a slew of buildings that Top Rank got on the Las Vegas Strip that they bought years ago during the 2008 recession, according to Bob Arum. Fixed the place up. They still got space available in the joint. Man, profit all day. So the question is, now, according to Bob Arum, like I told y'all earlier also, he seems to be very interested in the Endeavor situation. And I think mainly because Endeavor also got deep pockets, but also because Endeavor's structure, he looking at how they did it with the UFC. Like, look, they bought the UFC, but however, Dana White's still running things. They still got basically the same people over there. And that's exactly what he wants possibly with Top Rank. Todd DeBuff, his stepson. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably like, yo, because the questions were swirling, like, yo, why ain't you leaving it to your people? And he probably like, well, look, I could sell my company. I'm 80. I did. This is my company. I built this. I want to sell it for billions and still have my people in charge. Maybe that's how Bob Arum is looking at it. According to Bob Arum, and I quote, the UFC did very well. Dana White still has a big role in that company. He the spokesperson. Lawrence Epstein is the president. And Mark Ratner is still there also. So, yeah, of course, if you're going to invest that much money in an enterprise, you're going to keep the people. You don't want to go in and start from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? End quote. So maybe that's, that lets everybody know, look, I'm still want to keep my dude in charge. Pretty much. And like I told y'all earlier, it's because, Todd DeBuff is one of the guys that helped usher in this ESPN deal. This 7-year deal that they got with ESPN, where Todd DeBuff was key factor in that. Bob Arum ain't forgot. Todd DeBuff actually did a good thing with ESPN, if you ask me, because I told you it keeps them alive in every avenue of boxing with the deal that they got. They can do pay-per-view. They can do the app thing, the subscriber thing. They can do the regular basic cable thing. You know what I'm saying? They can hit it from all lanes. That's what's always been one of the things that kept Bob Arum on top all these years. He's always been kind of in front of things, trying to, be cutting edge on things. Now you see Bob Arum looking to take boxing global, wanting to be more of a global sport. So he's hitting every corner, every market that he can find in the next Manny Pacquiao. Bob Arum ain't a believer in ticket sales in America no more. And I think this Fury and Wilder upcoming fight, man, if this don't hit serious numbers, Bob Arum is going to be very unimpressed, and it's going to probably inspire him even faster to get the hell out of boxing. 88 years old, I'm done with this shit. Like I try to tell y'all, you go to Bob Arum and say, oh, Bob Arum, we had a successful pay-per-view, 300,000 buys. Bob Arum going to look at you like, that shit. That's trash. No one's buying tickets. This is the same cat that promoted Mayweather Pacquiao, that's promoted Muhammad Ali for years, Mike Tyson. He know what real pay-per-view numbers are supposed to look like. And so if Bob is feeling cranky and he's just feeling like he doesn't like today's climate in boxing, look, you've been around boxing, you've been swimming in these dirty waters for years, bruh, since 1973. You know what I mean? When you was that slim dude with that big ass head. You've been swimming around boxing ever since, bro. You've been honestly possibly became the most powerful promotional company in boxing and has remained there for eras. Battled with Don King, battled with everybody, came and gone. Don King even came and gone. Bob Arum has done every dirty, sneaky, conniving thing that you can think of in boxing. The man has been accused of everything that you can think of in boxing, been called everything but a child of God, from a racist to a cheater to you name it. But he's promoted some of the biggest fights that boxing has ever seen. Top Rank did a good job swimming around the dirty ass waters of boxing. Cheated fighters. Some fighters profited. Some fighters wanted to get away from Bob Arum. Bob was one of those slave masters that Barry Hearn talked about. Bob was one of them. Shit. Bob has been around the sport so long, but he's kept Top Rank at the top of the pile. I always say sometimes the top dog on the hill, you got to do some unpretty shit. You did? I always say that. You know what I'm saying? I always say that. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me get this some of y'all. See what y'all talking about, man. Real shit, man. JB say Arum gets a Billy for Top Rank. You think he should get a Billy? Okay, all right, a Billy. Boxing is a dirty business, says JB, man. I'm going to speak it like this, fam. I believe Top Rank should at least go, if UFC can get $4 billion, I think Top Rank can at least get $5 to $6 billion, bro. I think it's worth that much. I mean, maybe I'm stretching it, but with their stable of fighters, you're talking about a promotional company that's in live in every weight class. They got live dogs in every weight class, damn near. You talking about a dude that got all of this intellectual property. You talking about, all of this real estate, the exclusive deals and the partnerships that they got in place. I don't know, man. I think he can get more than $1 billion, bro. I think $1 billion is under. If Dana White got fucking $4 billion for them fighters, I mean, come on, man. Nah, man. $4 billion for that. I mean, I don't know, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Pat-Man said, I thought Dana White killed that $500 million offer to AJ. I don't remember him killing it. I don't remember hearing him kill it. I don't remember that. I just remember it was out there and it never got picked up. That's what I do remember. And I do remember that's a big figure. But no, AJ got obligations, man. He can't. He's on a deal with Sky. He's on a deal with Matchroom. He's got this with his own. But when we say, well, Wilder may have in place, it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Fixing to get lit. Two say chin smoke. Salute to the fam all day. Get lit, fam, all day. So this is something, man. Like I said, man, this company started from Muhammad Ali, on the back of Muhammad Ali, to go through the sands of the time in boxing, to make it to today's time and still be the number one cat out here. Because make no mistake about it, they may don't have a Manny Pacquiao, they may don't have an Anthony Joshua, but when you look at overall volume, even on the B level, the ones that we don't even really make, even on the B level, look at the moves that they currently making. They just signed Jarrell Big Baby Miller in the heavyweight division. Just locked down Oscar Rivas, right? They're going to fight right there. Top Rank has always been in the mix. And one thing about dirty ass Bob Arum, he's done well in this boxing game over years. So it's going to be interesting to see if they make it happen. But I think if UFC get $4 billion, man, I'm telling you, Bob Arum they're going to have to aim high, man. You talking about Vasyl Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford. I mean, you talking about some big fucking names. You know what I'm saying? They just locked down with Tyson Fury. Ain't gonna be around much longer. But Tyson Fury, if I don't think Bob Arum would sell prior to the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder situation being wrapped up, even for the third fight. Like, I don't think it would be smart to do it then. But it's just like a stock. You got to get rid of it before it start going down. Everybody asked Jerry Seinfeld, why did you leave the Seinfeld show, man? It was like the number one show on TV. I got out of Dodge before it started going down. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes sometimes. You got to sell for that price start dropping. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. But it is what it is, man. So I'm happy for Bob Arum. I just wanted to get this thing laid out and get this thing laid out the right way, because the last video seemed a little choppy for me, man. And one more point that I brought up in that video is that, you know, let's just say, for example, because I don't see DAZN being able to make this happen. I mean, but then again, Bob Arum, through his own quotes, stated that he just talked to DAZN just last week. But also, in that particular quote, Bob Arum kind of left the door open for some little, you got to watch Bob, man. Bob be on some slick shit, man. Got to watch Bob. Bob says something real slick in one of these quotes. He says that, hold on, let me see. Hold on. All right, here you go. Okay, this one he was talking about the footage and stuff. No, this one quote that he kind of threw me off. Okay, here it is. He says, Endeavor, here we are. We're talking to Endeavor. We're talking to Liberty Global. We're talking to DAZN. I met with DAZN owner Leonard Blatnovic last week. We'll see. Maybe we don't sell. Again, our dream is to really get boxing on a global level with fights all over the world. That takes resources, money. So we know, even though we've done really well and we are a solid company, we will need more resources to reach what can be accomplished in this business, end quote. Now, the thing is about that quote, it seemed like to me that Bob Arum could be also possibly fishing for other business opportunities. Maybe trying to expand his lane, using this situation to kick up some dust, draw some attention, just to have conversations. Because I find it funny that he's just like, hey, I talked to them last week, and if we don't sell, then maybe we just don't sell. But hey, look, we need some resources. We trying to get more money. And why now Avenue a little bit? So I'm just trying to have some conversations. You gotta watch Bob. We don't know if this shit gonna go through. Could it just be Bob kicking and screaming, kicking up some dust? But for him to know the worth of Top Rank and to put it out there, look, hey, Endeavor. Yeah, Endeavor. Yeah. Guess what? Y'all bought UFC for $4 billion. And we got a lot more to offer, you know what I'm saying, than UFC. We got a lot of big name fighters. We got a major stake in boxing. Whoever buys Top Rank will automatically inherit a hell of a stable and automatically have a hell of a stake in boxing off the jump. They basically putting you at the head of the, buying Top Rank, push you damn near at the head of the table in boxing. Almost. But like I asked y'all also earlier, let's say Endeavor, the same people that bought the UFC, let's say they did get Top Rank. Now, we brought up Zuffa Boxing a little bit earlier. Now, Zuffa Boxing, we know it never really got off the ground the proper way because, you know, clearly with their business model that they were talking about coming in boxing with, shit, nobody wasn't feeling that. Dana White was off his rocker. coming in here talking about, oh, he gonna monopolize the sport and he don't want to work with that person. He don't want to work with this person. He not gonna work with the sanctioning bodies. He gonna do what the hell he want to do. He basically is gonna throw bags of money at fighters, lock them in, and make them all fight each other. Allegedly, that's the business model. Allegedly, hence this is why you hear about the $500 million Anthony Joshua deal. They were looking to get AJ. But what happens if Zuffa, like if Endeavor gets a hold of Top Rank? Now we know that Dana White, let's again, has a relationship with the ESPN already through UFC. And though Endeavor doesn't own Zuffa Boxing, but they rock with Dana White. Would that be the opening? If Top Rank, I'm gonna say Top Rank, because Top Rank will still exist, but if Bob Arum gets out the way, will that be a possible opening for Zuffa Boxing? I just wonder. There's been a lot of delays, unknown delays when it comes down to Zuffa Boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I just wondered. That's all it is. Man, I've been on Switzerland beer today. Can I get on the stream yard? Man, you probably twisted as hell, fam. You know what I'm saying? I get you up on here, man. You start tripping out and shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm about to jump off though, fam. Hey, Willie boy, come holler at me on the next one. And yeah, man, I will see where we can work it out. But I ain't gonna be here much longer, fam. I mean, what would you want to talk about? Let me know what would be your topic of discussion. What would you want to get up on here and talk about? Let me know. Muhammad Hamatola, that's how people roll. Yeah, that's how they roll, fam. That's how they roll. You ain't never lie. All right. Yeah, man. That guy Stitches Duran must be a 10+ millionaire by now. They better pay him well. Hey, man, they gonna need him. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This cut thing, man, it's you know, Deontay Wilder, man. Y'all heard him in that press conference yesterday, man. He sound real sure like something else was going on behind, like he knows something, like he heard something. Oh, there's a lot of secrets going on about that training camp, and yeah, there's a lot of things about that eye ain't really been talked about. Well, we'll talk about it. There's a lot of illusion going on. I've already kind of talked about this in the video, fight fans. I think that cut is about more than we know. And I think I told you, I think that's behind the move to go over there to Sugar Hill. If that cut opens up, Tyson Fury got to be prepared to end that fight. He got to be prepared to bring that fight to Wilder and get his ass out of there before it gets worse. Because every round that go by, every jab that lands, every check hook that lands on that cut, it gets worse. And the worse it gets, the more probable the big right hand from Alabama is coming. You dig? I'm being 100. I'm being 100. Let me how do you all right, there we go. Yeah, take that off, man. Yeah, man. So that's what it is, fam. That's what it is, man. 46 stitches, needs 18 months on the eye area to recover. Tyson Fury is going to do a David Haye 100%, man. And I'm telling you, bro, he's got to be concerned. And that's why, you know, odds makers, whoever, man, y'all got to be looking at that like, Joe, this guy got to be concerned about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this band off. This dude got to be concerned. I mean, the 12th round, this cut, I mean, all of this is going on. I mean, I'm still, I mean, there's a lot of talk now even starting to circulate that the reason that Tyson Fury was dressed the way he was because of his weight. I don't know. I'm dying to see this weigh in. Leading up to this fight, I've been giving him credit for how he's been looking, at least on social media. So I hope he ain't do like a last minute weight gain that he trying to shred down to or anything like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still baffled by that outfit at that press conference. I still don't know what the fuck he was wearing that for. I don't know. Was it to cover the shades, to cover the eyes? I mean, was it something to cover his weight, cover his body? I mean, what was that about? That just seemed like real out the ordinary for Tyson Fury, man. Something going on, man. Something going on. This weekend, Ramirez versus Taylor, Haney versus Campbell. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope we get all of that shit, man, in due time as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? Let them get their little interim fights. I don't know what's going on with the Ramirez and Postal situation, man, but unless I heard that they got pushed back. So let's hope that work out. And Josh Taylor also situation, man. I hope they just get them interim fights out the way so they can get in the ring with each other, man. I'm dying to see it, man. I had 10 stitches on the eye area 15 years ago. Was sore for over a year. Fury, yeah. Fury claims he got the best doctors in the world. Plastic surgeons, got Stitch Duran in the corner, and you know, he's hired the best of the best nutritionists, the best of everything. You know what I'm saying? Barron got the name Emmanuel Stewart attached to this fight, the best of everything for good Tyson Fury. That's one thing you got to give Top Rank credit, or whoever you want to say that's doing this, give them credit. They are giving Fury the best, giving him access to the best chefs, the best stitch man, everything, the best. Let's see if Fury can rise to the occasion. See if he can rise to the occasion. It was a legit cut too. Fury's team is saying that all the Wallin gloves were illegal. Gloves check and they were fine. Man, that wasn't no glove thing, man. That wasn't no glove thing. You just got cut, bro. And it took your ass 2-3 rounds to wake up and say, what the hell am I doing? Why am I fighting like this? You did. It took his father to come up to, to be screaming and yelling in the public like, yo, what is that? That's not my son. Why is he looking so weak? And why is he this? And why is he that? That was a legit cut, man. And I 46 stitches, that's a lot of fucking stitches. I mean, what they fought in September, October, November, December, January. Close. We're going to see how much scar tissue's going to still be there, man. That's all I can tell you. Thumbs up for the fam, man. Thumbs up for the fam, man. But look, I ain't want to hang here too long, man. I just wanted to come through, man. Talk about Bob Arum, man. Selling Top Rank. I think he should get over the whatever UFC got. I think Bob Arum, if he considers to sell this to whether it's Endeavor or the other two groups, whoever it be, you know what I'm saying? Let him get top dog. And that's what these things are made to do. Let me tell y'all, it just reminds me of a lot of y'all don't probably know. I'm from DC, so when they had cracked the ground on the Nat Stadium, with the Washington Nationals play at right now, right? There was no stadium there at first. There was nothing there. You dig? There was a whole slew of different businesses all along that side of Southwest DC. And I remember this like it was yesterday. They offered all of those businesses in that area money to move. They say, look, we about to crack the ground on this stadium. And here, look, these are businesses that may have barely opened their doors. We talking about old mechanic. It was like a warehouse district. So you talking about old mechanic shops and people that old curry outs that you may get a couple customers here and there, nothing too big, but they all came off. They all got offered big money. And if they didn't take the money, well, you know how the government do, they're going to make your ass move. But anyway, they all took the money and they all was happy. I had a homeboy that he was happy as hell, man. He say, bruh, man, this was what it's about. I made this business, man. I didn't think it would even be that profitable. It was just something to keep me going. I had to work for nobody. And what did he do? He sold it in a heartbeat because he created it, he built it, and then he sold it. And that is the dream. So if Bob Arum do that, I ain't mad at him. 88 years old. Swim the dirty waters of boxing. Was a shock himself. He made it through. Now he can reap the fruits of his labor, or should I say his family will, because he's 88 years old. So it is what it is. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in, fight fans. We'll come back on here later probably, man. And, on the next few We Talking Boxings, we going back to the original format of including all topics. You know what I'm saying? Just the last night's episode, we had to cover Wild and Fury. I mean, it's fight week. And I'm also going to do a live stream probably after the weigh-in also, man. So be here for that also. I am dying to see what Tyson Fury going to be weighing in at, man. I mean, I'm expecting Wilder to come in 225, 227, 220, somewhere around there. Tyson Fury, man, I'm dying. If he comes in at this supposed 270 that they talking about, which we got to wait and see. But if he does, how does this 270 weigh on this? Is it a lean 270 or is it a Homer Simpson body type 270? Y'all know how Tyson Fury be forming out. So we'll see. So I catch up with y'all then, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Stay stressed and sucker free. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. And much love to you all. To the next one. Peace out.